With the humble beginnings of social networking platforms like MySpace and Facebook in the early 2000s, to the mobile apps like Instagram and TikTok joining the scene in the next decade of the 2010s, there has been a boom of selfie culture and online self-presentation. So, that leads us to the question, are the apps creating narcissists? Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Camilla, and this is Camilla's Corner, a safe space for creative expression and counseling curiosities. Today's video is all about social media and the rise of the narcissist. The young adult brain is naturally self-absorbed, and high levels of social media use only enhances that tendency. Research shows that today's young adults are more narcissistic than ever before. According to Psychology Today, more than 10% of people in their 20s are believed to suffer from subclinical narcissism, and these young adults are becoming more narcissistic. In a 2018 study from the Open Psychology Journal, researchers tracked 74 participants aged 18 through 34 over 4 months and used the NPI to quantify their narcissistic traits. They found that participants who posted large amounts of photos and selfies showed a 25% increase in narcissism. Specifically, if they use certain apps like Facebook and Instagram, which are more photo-based than word-based apps, there was an increase in narcissistic behaviors over time. Studies like this one indicated that social media narcissism has the potential to cross over into what is known as narcissistic personality disorder, or NPD. In fact, the participants who showed the most significant increase in narcissism actually qualified for an NPD diagnosis. So what is the difference between narcissism and NPD? Narcissism is defined as a fixation with oneself and one's physical appearance or public image. It exists on a spectrum, and this level of self-importance can be seen as a personality trait that most people live with to varying degrees. So when does narcissism become narcissistic personality disorder? When narcissistic traits and behaviors span multiple areas of your life over a period of time and negatively affect how you see yourself and interact with others, you may get diagnosed with NPD. So what makes an individual more likely to get NPD? Experts believe it's a combination of factors that include genetics, neurobiological issues, personality and temperament, or whether they experience childhood trauma. Both nature and nurture influence young adult brain development, so frequent and intense periods of stress, such as physical or emotional abuse, chronic neglect, caregiver substance abuse or mental illness, and exposure to violence, impair the development of neural connections in the brain. According to the DSM-5-TR, to receive an NPD diagnosis, you need to be experiencing at least 5 of the 9 formal symptoms of narcissistic personality disorder across different situations persistently for more than 6 months. The 9 formal symptoms are grandiosity or a sense of self-importance, fantasies about power and success, a sense of enlightenment, limited insight, a constant need for admiration and praise, use of manipulation tactics to take advantage of others, limited or poor empathy, competitiveness, distrust and jealousy, scorn and arrogance towards others. Fortunately, due to the neuroplasticity of the brain, the narcissistic brain has the ability to evolve before it develops into NPD. Young adults can choose to prioritize certain behaviors like flexing or showing off online to moving on from these negative emotions of low self-esteem and insecurity. These conscious choices of changing their behavior can lead to creating synapses that support stronger functioning in building their self-esteem in more healthier ways. So how do we recover from this social media narcissism? Well, first, it might be a good idea to get off these apps completely, but I know that might seem unrealistic and unreasonable for a lot of us. So let's just start by having a healthier relationship with social media by limiting our time on these social platforms. Do a social media audit. Pay attention to how much time you're spending on social media and how it's making you feel. What's your mood like during or after posting and scrolling through Instagram or Facebook? Are you constantly checking for reactions and likes, or comparing yourself and your photos to others? Embrace your authentic self. Remember that our flaws are a part of what makes us real, relatable, and interesting. Practice self-compassion and try appreciating all of your unique qualities and not just the ones that you're posting about on social media. Building a strong and caring foundation with yourself allows you to build relationships that are authentic outside of the apps. Spend more time offline. Try going on a hike or having face-to-face interactions or doing something creative. Consider if you're using social media as a means of procrastination or avoiding real-life issues and hard things. Try caring less about what others think of you. And I know that's easier said than done for a lot of you adolescent viewers out there, because peer pressure can hold such a heavy weight on your shoulders. But trust me when I say this, social media and the way people think of you online doesn't have to affect your daily life. Research has shown that real friendships have a better effect on your well-being than online networks, which have neutral or negative effects. And lastly, seek help for mental health conditions. Social media narcissism could be a symptom to other underlying mental health issues like anxiety, depression, or low self-esteem. A mental health professional can help you develop positive coping strategies to manage the conditions that trigger these social media addictions. So to recap, narcissism is a spectrum. If you take accountability, have insight, and experience reciprocal relationship with others, you may have narcissistic traits, but it's not a personality disorder. If you or a loved one are experiencing symptoms of NPD, just know that help is available. Seek out a mental health professional, and with effective treatment, you can learn to build caring relationships with your loved ones and the world around you. And that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you found it helpful at all. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. My name is Camilla, and this is Camilla's Corner. See you on the next one. Bye.